Hey boys, how's it going? It's your favorite fuckboy, Big Son. Slight disclosure. This is gonna be really short. Like, I'm only gonna do the investigation as the title suggests. I'm not gonna do anything else until later. Until Saturday, because I'm waiting on a friend. Also, late as fuck. That's what I am. Late as fuck boy. Because I just can't sort out my real life shit. Where's Bradman? Hopefully though, from tomorrow everything will be fine. Because tomorrow is gonna be Doki Doki. And Friday is gonna be Doki Doki. And Saturday is gonna be the class trial for this game. So, how about that? Unfortunately not gonna be long because I just have stuff to do. Friday and Saturday will be the normal schedule with the long streams. And hopefully everything will be good and hunky-dory. Or I should hope so at least. Alright. Anyway, I've been stalling long enough. So let's just continue with where we left off. Eventually, the shock finally registered with me. A numb feeling spread from the center of my brain almost instantly. Nagito is dead. And he died in a very brutal, very awful way. Would you look at that? Horrible. Even when I saw this before me, I wasn't able to comprehend that reality.
Huh? What?
Hey, cheers for doing the voices for me, Kazuichi. And Sonia. I miss you, Sonia.
What?
Hey, it's my baby gangster. Haven't seen you in a long while. What's going on here?
Are you serious?
Is he really dead? He's not pretending to be dead, is he? I mean, it's Nagito, you know? That's right. It's Nagito. He's always messed with us. He always tried to confuse us. That's why. I can't believe it. Maybe. Nagito ends up in such a cruel state. Is it remember? No. Nagito is dead. Let that sink in, boys. He's dead, and he ain't gonna return. At least not for now. If at all. I'm gonna miss him, his craziness. They're done, I believe. Hi, Bert. Yes, he's dead. But when the killings finally ended, I'd never see this guy again. I'd never expected I'd be looking at Nagito's body like this. Nagito probably thought the same thing. Couldn't help seeing it in his dead, frightened face. But on this island, unbelievably abnormal occurrences happen all the time. Yeah. Hey, ripped. Hey, ripped, mate. Even Nagito couldn't escape that truth. He got penetrated by that long and thick stick of spear. That's a spear. But even something as small as that.
A body has been discovered!
Yes, it has been.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Don't tell me.
Body discovery announcement? Then it's for real.
Hey!
Nagito is really dead. Yep.
Damn it.
He's dead. Utterly and undescribably dead. It's not just that he's dead. The body discovery announcement was made. Does that mean Nagito was killed? Killed?
That's right.
Plus, it's one of us. I mean, that's what it means, right? One of us killed Nagito? One of us killed him so brutally? Then it's going to start again? Huh? The class trial is going to start soon, right?
Of course!
Yep, we gotta do it. We gotta find out who Nagito's killer is.
Hey! Hey!
No matter who you guys sacrifice, you're determined to survive and leave this island, right? Then the time for action is now. So, allow me to give you the familiar Monokuma
Wait!
Hold it right there.
Damn it!
What? I'm already tired. What is this? Don't get in my way like that. I was about to whip out the Monokuma file in such a cool way.
You stupid brother!
Shut up, I can't stand this
Got
anymore. How much longer are you going to keep putting them through this? No more, I won't let you. I'll make sure I pulverize your evil intentions.
Hey, hey!
Say something.
What's this?
Oh, I remember who you are. You're Monomi. You just now noticed?
Like...
Anyway, Monomi, if you're gonna talk about my intentions, why don't you talk about yours first? Huh? What are your intentions anyway? Why are you keeping everyone cooped up on this island? I'm sure everyone here wants to know too, you know. What? No fair, you're shutting up too!
Please wait!
We already have enough to deal with concerning Nagito. Please, do not say anything else that will confuse us.
Hey,
Anyway, let's begin. Huh? But,
this is just...
I mean, in the end, we still have to do it, right? As long as a killing happens, we can't do anything about it, right? We have no choice but to do it, right? Besides, it's our fault that we couldn't even prevent it. I know. That's the only way we can survive, right?
Nice!
Looks like you kids are way more well-behaved than Monomi.
Don't fuck with me.
We're tired of this too, you know. That's why I'll definitely make sure to finish this for good this time.
This is kind of depressing.
Does that mean you guys are getting bored of this school trip?
Actually...
Don't worry, the end is near. Huh? The end?
What's the matter?
Don't make a face like a pig that's about to become a bacon. You already noticed it, right? Timer. The meaning behind that Monokuma timer. I guess there's only 2 days left, huh? When that timer reaches 0, 2 days from now, what will happen to us? The killing school trip will be over.
Hey, hey.
This'll finally be over.
Are you serious?
Does that mean we can go home?
What are you gonna do?
Don't count your bears before they're hatched. There's still something you gotta do before that, right?
So...
Once again!
It's the Monokuma file! Phew!
You guys need to find out who Nagito's killer is and survive the class trial. If this ends here, there won't be an afterward at all.
Do your best. Wait!
Will do. Hold on.
I won't forgive you.
Won't let you escape this time. Wait right there. What do you guys think? The school trip is nearly at an end. It's safe to think that we can go home, right?
But still...
Kazuichi, I understand how you feel, but we need to focus on Nagito's case first.
Damn it!
Even if we can go home, it'll be the end for us if we screw up here.
Alright!
And let's hurry up and solve Nagito's case so we can all go back home.
However...
It is nice to think everyone can go home, but that is impossible, right? I mean, someone in this room killed Nagito. There is a killer among us. The weight of those words began to sink into me. That was true of the previous cases, but was it really true this time? No matter how much I tried, I couldn't believe it. Because the victim was Nagito? Because his death was so abnormally cruel? No, it wasn't just that. There was something more to it than that. And whatever it was stuck inside me. Kill command. First we need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. What a tragic situation. Just reading this is making me depressed.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Huh? Again? But what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. One second. Well, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yep.
That's definitely weird. Well then. As this is only gonna be the investigation, I suggest that you'll wait for the class trial that's gonna be on Saturday. And then you'll all get your answers on how Nagito died. Until then, I know something you don't know. Not about this game, just in general. Well, I guess I'll find out if I look around. That's what the investigation is for. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. So we should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then, let's start with the area of surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. Since the curtain blocked most of the water, this area wasn't affected by the sprinklers that much. Thanks to that, I can properly investigate Nagito's body. I never thought I'd have to investigate Nagito's body. Probably didn't expect to end up like this either. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here...
Just kidding.
An oil lighter? Someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well?
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
Which means?
So, using that, the curtain was set on fire. Using the oil lighter, huh? You think the killer set up some sort of trick with it?
You are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. Cause the fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Weird. A fire grenade. Looks like a bunch of plastic bottles. Remnants of plastic are scattered all over the place. This is probably... those fire grenades that were used to put out the fire. Well, maybe not actually that useful in the end. The fire was only extinguished thanks to the sprinklers. Well, nevertheless, this evidence really isn't all that strange. Maruko was dead! There's blood coming out of his stomach. Hey. No response. He's dead, Chim. Just kidding! I'm not dead. Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory? If you're mistaking a plushie for me, then there's something wrong with you. You're a stuffed animal too.
Hey!
Don't put oversized garbage there, it's so misleading.
What the heck?
What are you calling oversized garbage? Could this be one of Monokuma's tricks? Then why'd he do it? Making a hole like he got stabbed and going through the trouble of dirtying the hole with blood. Did he try to imitate Nagito's body or something?
What are you saying?
I had nothing to do with that. Huh?
You're so evil.
He's probably lying. Seriously, you're always lying. You should just die like the plushie over there.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami. But you better watch what you say. If I feel like it, I can wipe you out easily, you know.
I
Won't give in to your threats. I'll fight you until the very end.
can't lose.
And will definitely take back the seat of world supremacy from Monokuma. Looks like those alliances are gone. If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? If so, is this Nagito's blood? Question is, how did it get there? I have no idea how this connects to the incident. How did the blood get onto the goddamn thing?
out just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home. Nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what will happen after. Right for Gundam skilling and for Mekons. But it looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It's clearly written in the Monochrome file. The time of death was noon sharp. If it was at noon, what were we doing at that time? What were we doing? But right now it's
time.
it's time. Minimaru. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago. What? Happened that recently? It's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. It happened 30 minutes ago. Was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? You're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Alright!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. This could be like when Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before found the bombs is suspicious. Why is happening? There we go.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. This is problematic.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
Huh?
What's gonna happen?
That's obviously
So the
wrong.
school trip is gonna end, right? You can finally go back home. Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey, hey!
What do you mean something?
Shut up! Shut up!
It's making us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway. Like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Alright, I got them. Next. None of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's still bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. Wait, what? What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. It's one of the sprinklers heads that are activated to put out the fire.
Well,
You can see a girdle right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see? See that red streak? Huh? You're right, I definitely see it. It is like a small red line with a ceiling girdle.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. How much does that make? 4. Oh. I suppose. Oh dear God. I might not actually be able to finish off the investigation. That's a bit of a shame, don't you think? Promising left and right that I'm gonna do this, and yet I can't even provide. Such a shame. I guess I'm gonna have to do an extra long stream on Saturday. I might even be able to finish the game off on Saturday if this keeps happening. I just have to start early and then do a day-long stream. Yeah, it could probably work. But anyway, back to the game. I never expected Nagito to die like this. He was always spouting nonsense about the hope and trying to confuse the hell out of us. But even so, dying like this is just too cruel. Also, he wasn't completely useless. There were times we were only able to reach the truth because of him. But everything good and bad about him is gone. We'll never be confused by him again. We'll never be saved by him again. No, now isn't the time to think about unnecessary things. I need to focus on the investigation right now. For now, I need to investigate everything about this body that catches my eye. Let's see, both of Nagito's legs are tied up. Each rope is tied to the pillars nearby. He wouldn't have been able to move at all. According to the Monokuma file, the wounds of his legs are all stab wounds. Does that mean the killer didn't just tie up Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
And you're right, it's pretty sadistic. The girl must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? We disregard the spear in his chest. The other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than killing. Which means the wounds all over Nagito's body were from the killer torturing him. If that's the case, what was the killer trying to make Nagito confess? Was it something that would have led to betrayal?
Even so.
Well, even if this was torture, there's no doubt that the killer must have held a deep grudge toward Nagito.
Damn it!
Refusing to let him die easily. I can totally understand a dark impulse like that. But even if they held a grudge against him, would I really have gone this far? I know that bird would. That's been wanting this son of a gun to die for ages. Ah! Sorry. My ear's been hurting. Jesus. I'm gonna continue on. Jesus Christ, that hurt me. Nagito's right wrist is tied with rope, but it looks like the tip of that rope burned off. Could this be a result of the fire? But that's weird. If the rope is burned off like this, then why are Nagito's clothes completely unaffected by the fire when he was so close to the blaze? The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife... It must be from the military base. Military base? Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs are and on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means, after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife through his right hand,
It cannot be.
and then they finished him off with the spear.
How cruel.
Then, doesn't mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear. But the killer just killed him by stabbing him with the knife. Why did they need to use the spear at all?
You are right.
That is definitely strange. Was there a reason they had to use it? A reason they had to use the spear? Survival knife. Right, what else? There's a cut on his upper left arm. His legs and right hand have stab wounds, but this one looks like a slice. That's probably the reason that the wound on his left hand doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds. Well, regardless, it doesn't change the fact that it's a hideous one. There's blood everywhere.
Super difficult.
It's something strange. Strange? What?
See?
Only the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced, but doesn't the blood splatter look strange? It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Yeah, it definitely cuts off. Maybe that's as far as the blood could reach when it splattered. That would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange. When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
here, there is also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Alright, why would only on this one?
See?
See? It's just as I said, right? Strange, right?
I win.
Yeah, sure. You win. But it's definitely strange. What did the killer do to make the blood splatter like this? Bit of a bit last main distraction. He must have been in great pain. Clearly had this agonizing look on his face when he died. His mouth is covered with duct tape. All this to keep Nagito from screaming for help.
This is bad.
He is what a horrible look on his face. Blood splattered all over it, so it doesn't help either. It's a good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him. Wait a minute. Sorry, excuse me. Shoki moved past Kazuichi and squatted down next to Nagito's face. In one swift movement, she ripped the duct tape off of his mouth. Hey! What are you doing?
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. I'll put it back right away once I'm done investigating this.
Hey!
Putting the tape back isn't the issue, you ungrateful swine. You gotta get cursed. Blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from the cycle in his left arm. If that's the case.
Man.
It's no use, she's not listening.
Hey.
Hey, what's the blood that's splattered on his face? There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well?
The duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito was probably desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? She means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. But what's wrong with that? That's something we really need to worry about. I don't really get it, but just put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
Yeah, alright. Anyway, this might be some kind of clue too. I should remember it. Yeah. Quick reminder, this is my favorite class trial of all time. A A spear with a flashy ornament on it is impaled deeply into Nagito's stomach. You can just quickly think of what kind of person I am, what kind of things I like, the characters, the motives, everything, and you'll piece it together rather quickly why I like this case. There's no way around it. That looks like the fatal wound.
What's this?
Oh my, what's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle, and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
I see, I see. You use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear.
Is this your first time looking at this too?
Of course not, this is the spear of Gungnir, right?
You definitely just came up with that now. No, it's a reference to the first game.
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from?
I feel like I saw it at Nazumi Castle.
What? Nazumi Castle?
What the hell?
I was designed to be afraid of mice, so I can't go in there. Damn you mice, damn you all to hell.
I see. Even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Oh, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. But, for some reason, the section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. It's about the size of a human face. It's strange that this section of the cord doesn't have blood on it. Also, Chiaki mentioned this earlier, but apparently that spear came from Nezumi Castle. Might be better if I confirm that later. Spear of Gungnir. I guess I'm done with the area surrounding Nagito's body. Jeez, I can't believe I actually investigate such a grisly looking body. Even I'm surprised at myself. Does this mean I'm used to it? My classmate's dead body is right in front of me, and one of my peers is the killer responsible. And I have to investigate his death so I can find his killer. Am I used to something as abnormal as that? That would mean I'm becoming abnormal too. Well then, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they wouldn't have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So, what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. I hope you guys are not just relishing the death of Nagito and are actually trying to investigate this case. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is this here? Maybe looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, the music that was blaring when the fire started. Yeah, you're right. Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. That music was playing from that MP3 player. I don't disagree with that, but why was the killer playing music from this? MP3 player. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. The fire do that. But why are they scattered like this? The last time I came here, I seem to recall... They should have been neatly put away. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Oh, the tipped over panel by the entrance is really close to the door, right? So... maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is...
Fine, I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it will all be fine. Those words Akane brushed off everyone's warning and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Huh? It's not opening? Is there something blocking the door? You can barely open it. I mean, it's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. A little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? I kinda ignored their protests and with a mighty kick the door flew open. Could it be? Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
These Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from the entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line.
Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly.
So,
It is clearly strange.
Strange. That means they can speculate this was done intentionally. Well, huh? We're getting close.
Hey. Like,
Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I needed to ask her about. Now that we've pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute?
Yes, what is it?
I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. Why didn't you know that the bombs were a fake?
Well,
That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
oh my! It cannot be!
do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I'm not the killer. Jesus, shit, son of a bitch.
Sonia?
I am sorry!
I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Huh?
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time.
Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
Because you were searching for them. You were late when we all gathered?
Please listen!
Because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought here were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs.
How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake?
Because I attempted to use one of them.
What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it, all to hell!
Oh,
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. Well, that bomb was real, and I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. He showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well.
If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is, there's a reason for doing it.
With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me.
You're right, I got it. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was able to find some clues, but there are still so many things I don't understand.
Hold it.
You look worried.
Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range.
You mean, it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about beside the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, the Zumi castle where the spear original came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him.
Pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey you guys, is it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too?
In response to Chiaki, the others gather around her.
I see.
I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
Is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard this crime scene.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas. Probably. Well, alternatively, there aren't any clues in other areas either. We'd have to give up completely.
Don't really need to say that.
Hey!
It's okay if we leave this place. It's okay. There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there is no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's a reality. That's why. There is no time for us to stand around. Let's start with the factory. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop, at the time Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this.
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However...
While I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
Well?
The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If we hide the bomb inside the Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Hold on. There was a bomb inside this. Wouldn't it explode if we carelessly mess with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy.
Oh, gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You know, if you just picked me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of
I
cotton.
see. I see.
You are right.
However...
When did Nugget obtain the bomb he used?
who knows?
I wonder. Well, I'll give you guys a hint. You should know it wasn't from the military base. Tell the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Yeah, I feel relieved.
If the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then got it from the Octagon.
Well done.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
That is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Manakuma's account. Apparently bombs that were stopped in this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. I must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. This is where we obtained the fire grenades. Anything inside? There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. Then that's done. Next up is the military base. At least I should hope so. Oh, and Nezumi Castle. Alright, let's go. We're nearing the end of this stream. Two more places to check out the Naruto's house. Or cottage, I should say. Man, damn it. This place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Hey! Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. And I tried looking through the truck bed. It's empty, nothing's here. I first came here. There was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
Why? Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. You really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. Yeah, the bombs are fake. Dylan did what he did to beat out the traitor. Now, is it really it? Nugget only did that to expose the traitor. Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Oh, found it! What did you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like... a survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't it the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. It's a dreadful helicopter, the one that executed territory. Doesn't have anything to do with inside. Well then. Only one more place to check. And that'll be the end of it. Oh yeah, there's Nagito's room. What am I talking about? I have to go to the 4th island. Beautiful. Swiftly moving on to Nezumi Castle, which is to the right. To the right, to the right. Wow, it's right next to each other. Yeah, it's just... Wow.
Yo!
Hey, Fuyuko. Look at that wall's face. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Before that. But the most important part is erased. Nagito was the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. This spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
That's as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same reply code is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gangnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and the knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with the knife. And it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary coating on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. Feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Let's go, buddy! Oh, I have to back out of here as well. That's stupid. Huh. Can really, that section only took 5 minutes. Oh, it's whatever. This way. Although, won't I have to pass Monokuma Island? Or Monokuma Rock? Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. That's still the closest way to their cottage. Apart from, you know, fast travel. But fast travel is for lazy people. And here we are. Almost. Hello there, moo cows. And hotel site. Ah, you guys are there. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this stream here. I'll finish investigating Nagito's cottage in the next stream on Saturday. It's also probably gonna be the last Danganronpa 2 stream that I do. And after that we can finally move on to Ultra Despair Girls. Yippee-ki-yay. We're finally getting close to V3. The game that I've waited 2 years for and I still haven't played since it came out. That game is like 1 year old by now in Japan, by the way, so I'm way behind. But for now, that truly is it. Investigate, then class trial, then the finale, and Saturday stream. Hope that's all good with you. And also, I apologize for this being such a short stream and on such a short notice. It really is my fault I'm missing out on Saturday and Friday. Anyway, tomorrow's gonna be Doki Doki. I don't know, probably won't be as long as last time, probably an hour or two. And then Friday, another Doki Doki stream on schedule, like it should be. And we'll be back on track. But for now, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.